Alright, that's gonna be my helper for today. So on the 8th, I'm going out of Tennessee, which means gotta prep. So I gotta get the e36 up here and take some of the body panels off. Move some cars. I got the car up here, and this lazy bitch didn't move any of the shit. Fuck out of the way. Get the fuck in there. Yeah, whatever. Sit like a white girl. Can't even tell the difference between me. Oh, wait. Alright, now it's me. But anyways, we gotta do drift prep plus driving 8 hours to the track. So I'm gonna go over a list of things. I'm gonna write them all down. But basically, the steering wheel's loose. The bracket I made for the handbrake is in the fucking way. That bitch, I'm gonna take that off, cut it off to move the seat forward to bolt it down, because that thing's not even bolted down. This in here, the metal opened up again, so take the overs off, rip it all back down, weld it out. I'm probably taking this off, taking these rivets out, and picking the rear lip up some, because come on, I'm gonna have it up above this line here at least. And plus they're all half falling out anyways. And we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with tires, what I'm bringing, what I'm driving down on, and then we're gonna try to retrofit a roof rack, or if I can find one on Marketplace, we're gonna go get a little trailer. So there's probably other stuff that I'm forgetting, but that's what we're doing right now. Oh, I gotta order hood struts because I don't have any. So we're gonna start doing that, but I think we're gonna start with taking off pretty much the whole kit. We're gonna take off front bumper, rear bumper, overs, side skirts, and just seeing how everything looks. We're gonna re-bolt check the front end since I just redid those knuckles, and then clean the inside out, sort through I'll show you my immense amount of burners that I keep accumulating for some reason. Oh, they're not even on this side. Some of them are. These aren't mine. No, those are fucking smoked. There's a step back here, that's cool. These. So we got 17s, 18s that are flipped. So it still has good tread because I'm running negative 4-ish degrees in the back. And more 17s, and more 18s, and other 18s. So we'll figure it out. These are smoked, so these don't matter. But I think I'm probably just gonna end up bringing a bunch of 17s. These should be fine. I'll bring both sets if I can figure out how to get both sets in the car. So I want to sort out the roof rack. Alright, we'll get to it. Alright, here she is. With all her fucking makeup off. She's dirty as fuck. I think I'm gonna take this thing over and wash it before I start working on it. 'Cause it's like, I have not washed it without the kit on since I put the kit on. And it's nasty. There's $2,000 worth of fiberglass. Oh, I forgot. I can't take this out, but this also costs money. What up, pimp? I'm gonna go wash this thing. Alright. Going to wash this thing. Put your face in the camera, bro. What are you, fucking embarrassed? Bitch. But, yeah, there was too many spider webs webs and stuff underneath those over fenders. So we're just gonna spray it off real quick. We're gonna clean out the fender wells. This thing hasn't gotten like a good deep wash in a while, so we're gonna go do that. And you're gonna pay attention. Alright, slightly better. Knocked off most of the big dirt and tar and shit from these garbage Michigan roads. But now you'll see, I know some of it's from the holes. There's water in here. If you look right there, you see daylight. That's the main issue with these things being separated, is that. I can't tell if it's on the other side, because, you know, gas door. But, and any of this little rust and shit like this is not the trunk that came on the car. So, it is what it is. But all these little spots peeking through, all of this shit will get taken care of this winter. This car is getting completely stripped, and everything is getting redone. I might end up doing the cage. We'll see. But I want to be able to do that V8 swap this winter, so I'm going to strip the entire chassis back down and go through everything. And this will all get real paint. So, look at that bitch. How far out that bitch go. Alright, back, got the wheel off. You can see how this thing's separated. So, we're gonna fix it. Alright, it's all wire wheeled. It's all still a little gross, but this is just for temporary. I'm gonna probably end up going back later, cutting this to basically this line. But, not doing all that. Right now, you see it's like splitting. So we're just gonna slap paint on this, and then epoxy it. And it'll be good for, you know, until I decide to tear this thing back apart for the winter. I'm gonna have to touch up a few spots because the fucking over fender's only covered to here. But, no big deal. I'll also be ripping this out at some point, not this video, but in the future, doing that again. But alright, throw some paint on this thing, and probably put a jack stand on here and then do the other side. Alright, now we got both sides all painted. I did a couple little touch-ups. Fuck this paint. This paint's ass anyways. I might sand these down and hit them too, just because I don't want it to be looking rusty. But, just painted. A couple little spots on the door. Now I gotta go take a break, eat some food. And, yeah. Then we'll take a run to Home Depot. Get some more sealant shit once this is dry. Slather it on there. We can slap the kit back on. Alright, so I went to the store, had a thought, executed it really shittily without recording it, but I'm committed now, so we're doing it. We go two-tone the coupe. Sorry, getting fucking paint on the sides, real light coat. I forgot that I bought regular paint instead of enamel, because my car is painted with the fucking enamel. So, my fisheye a little bit. It's already doing it in a lot of spots. We'll just keep putting coats on until it don't look like that no more. Bought 5 cans. I got a light coat on everything with 1 can, so I think we'll have enough. But I got the sealant stuff. Once this is painted, then I'll be able to slap that on. And then I'll probably end up calling it at night. Or, once tape comes off of the paint, I could cut the bracket off and bolt my seat down. That's like an actually needed thing. This is because I'm dumb. But fuck it. We're doing it. So, yeah. I'll let you see how far we get with doing this before I get mad about it. But I'm already mad about it. I'm pretending I'm not. So, probably gonna bring the side skirts in here. It's starting to get cold, and paint another coat on those. Alright, next day. Here's the deal. I don't know why I decided to do that. I shouldn't have done that. But everything's painted. Took the tape off of here. Still gotta let it dry. And I went and it's kind of hard to see because it's clear. Oh, you can see it. All the silicone on here to seal it up. Put it up underneath. All those cracks and everything. I shoved it in there with the paintbrush. So that should be good for now. Now, do not expect this paint to be good. If you see this car in person, this paint is ass. We can come over here and look at it real close. All this shit's messed up. There's holes in it all over the place. But, guess what? Now it's black. So, I don't care. This stuff in here has 3 coats finished. This got started to get a 4th coat, and it wasn't turned out too well, so I said fuck it, and I just painted the ends and I left it. That has 3 coats, so that's what we're calling it at. I already forgot the rest of the stuff on my list. I know I have to cut the handbrake mount off. That's easy though. I can just bang that out. But I think I'm gonna get the car together first, and then I'm gonna check the rear, make sure my fuel cell's still like it's not. I'm gonna fucking open the trunk and make sure that I just put silicone in my hair. Make sure that there's no cracks around the fuel cell, and I'm just gonna take my aluminum tape if I can find it and coat the outside and underneath. That way it's like, you know, sealed-ish. I'm gonna try to find something else to mount my rear seat delete up with, and still have to bolt check the front end. I think that's it for now. Do all that stuff, and then we'll go drive it, and maybe I can convince someone to come and get some rollers or something, because it's two-tone now. Which, as long as this shit looks good on Instagram, fine. I don't care. This is half-ass paint with no prep, that was decided by a coin flip. So, later on, it'll get stripped down and painted the right way. But for now, it's going to look cool for this event. I don't care. So, I'm going to wait for front bumper and the sides to dry, and then I'm going to slap it back together, put all the rest of the kit back on, and start doing all that stuff again. But for right now, I'm going to go have some coffee because I just woke up and it's noon. Alright, it's been like an hour-ish. Hopefully this shit's dry. I'm going to just check this because this is probably the worst bit of it. Dry enough. Only looks really shitty, so match the rest of the car, but it'll look good on Instagram. So I'm going to set a time lapse, slap this bitch back together, put the wheels back on, get it on the ground, and then I'm going to do the cut the handbrake mount off so I can move the seat, get the seat bolted down, and then I'm probably going to have to reposition it because that side is the side that has the bad door handle. So if I'm going to be fucking with the door handle today, I got to move the car over. But if I get her car out of the way, I can put this in the street. We can get like a actual look at the two-tone shittiness. But yeah, so I'm going to get after that, and then you'll see the time lapse. Okay, now this bitch is all painted. We're gonna just cut this out, and then we can move skeleton dumbass out the way. Put the back bolts in because this bitch is not bolted. Or the front bolts. Is the front bolts? I don't know. I'm missing bolts. They're right here. 2 of them bitches. So we'll do that. Might start taking that apart. So I'm gonna pull this thing back up here. Just wanted to bring it out, get a shot of it. So when pulling up here, this is how we check things. Gotta get real close to that. So we're gonna full lock over. Past the Miata. Go down here, bring it all the way over. That's why that gutter's crushed like that. Get as close as you can. Good. Boom. Also, look at all this fucking. Probably might kill the car. Look how far I can turn, dude. Hell yeah. Alright. Take that off. So, window don't come out. It won't come out. I want to break it. I'm going to hope this is enough room to get in here. And it looks like there's just some weird push clip thing holding the handle on as it moves. So I'll try to take that off and we'll see where we get. Okay, it's out. It's snapped directly in half. So that's cool. But stay. I got another one, so I'm gonna try to put that back in. There's a ring that goes around this. I don't know where I put it, but there's a ring that goes around this, and then this pin goes on this side, and then it has a clip on the back side of it. It's similar to the ones like on the clutch pedal and shit. Did I put the ring in the door? I don't know. Is that another piece of it that's broken off? Yep, there's another piece of it. What else we got in there? Oh, another piece of it. There's that clip. See it? And that's the bracket to hold the window to the slide. And the bolts for the window are in there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of space to work in here. So, I don't know where the little rod went. This is a rod, obviously. It's probably in here somewhere. But I gotta find that so I can make it actually work. Because having a not broken door handle is cool if it works. We're gonna do something about that because that's fucking annoying while I drive. Old one, new one. Crazy. Now this is the ring. Goes on there, and then this is the pin. You can see the clip. So this one has a little arm on it, so I think we'll be alright. I don't know how to actually put this in, but that doesn't look good. There's also not one on that, so I guess we might just throw a piece of tape around this and pretend like it's fine. So I can't swap the locks out, and they're a little bit different, but hopefully it's fine. I don't fucking know. Are the plugs the same? Two prong, same color wires. Should be fine. If not, I just did all this for nothing and now I don't have a door handle. I mean, the inside still works, but Don't want to just open hole in my door. Oh, also you have to pop the trim out to get the bracket out for the window from the front. So, put this in. Alright, well, I fucked up. So that little rod I was trying to put back on is for the lock mechanism. There's no point in putting it on because I don't have a key for this handle. I can't switch the locks out. But now that it's in there, I can't take the rod off without taking the whole handle back out. So I'm about to just tape it to the door and leave it so it doesn't rattle. If you look in here, at the top of that, that's the rod. So if I put the lock up, you see that little piece that jumps. That's what it's supposed to be attached to. It's in the locked position, so it's down. I think, or not locked. It's not even locked. I don't fucking know. It don't do the thing. It don't come out. I can't get it out. So it's just gonna get boop and taped over there, out of the way, and hopefully it'll rattle less. But since I have the door card out, I'm gonna take the other door card off, put foam tape on the inside, so it rattles less. Because I've been meaning to do that for a while, and I just never got around to it. So put this window back in. Hopefully it goes on the tracks okay. I scratched the shit out of the tint in a few spots, which sucks, but whatever. And then cut this bracket off, because that needs to come out. Because door handles are cool, but they won't let you go on the track with a passenger if the seat's not fucking bolted down, obviously. So I'm gonna do that, put the window back in. I'm not gonna time lapse, I'm just gonna do it. Because these bees won't leave me alone. Go away. So yeah, I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, so I would not recommend doing this. It would have been easier to just buy a whole nother fucking door. But it works now. The lock does the thing. This still works. I gotta tape that piece back up. Window goes up and down with the one touch. But it's scratched up quite a bit in the tint right here. But you know, it is what it is. At least the door handle works now. I should have pulled these clips. That's what was scratching the window the whole time. It probably still would have scratched it like on the edge because I was just in the middle of this. But I should have pulled the fucking clips. Anyways, now that door handle's on there, look at that. Say she's good enough for government work, but Ashley's bullying me into going and eating my first meal of the day at 5 p.m. So I'm gonna go in the house and scavenge for some food, and then come back out and put the panel back on with some foam tape. I'm gonna stick a piece of tape on this thing I was showing you in here, just because it's like I don't want it to rattle, and I can't get it out without taking everything back out, and I'm not taking everything back out. So yeah, I can't get it out. So we're just gonna tape it to the door. Hope it stays there. And yeah, everything else should be good. Also greased the front slide for the window, so now it moves a little better, because before this one would just like go up, stop, come down, go up, stop, come down, go up, stop, come down, and now it's just going up and down, so we're good. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat and then we'll come back out. Alright, it's good now. Put the foam in, put the panel in, cut that piece out. I got dirt on my face. Cut that piece out, bolted the seat down, and then I was like, damn, how am I gonna get these tires down to Tennessee, right? I've been trying to fit these rails I got for this roof rack, and they just didn't want to fit. I tried cutting things, I tried trimming things, they didn't want to fit. This is how they start, right? They look like this. But I figured out, take a little piece of scrap metal, take that rubber piece off, weld the metal on there, and it slides right in between the trim. So now, we'll be able to put a roof rack on that bitch, probably take the basket off the E90, throw it on here, and then put the tires in the roof. And then I'll have a fucking rack on my 36. I got these rails for free. I'm using scrap metal. Free roof rack, dog. So, yeah, I'm going to keep making that, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. It's probably going to be dark by the time. That's okay. Panda.